Hi, my name's Alyssa from Alyssa Engle Cycling. Thanks for joining me for this fast-paced 20-minute indoor cycling ride. We're going to be spending lots of time transitioning between being in and out of the saddle, so grab some water, hop on your bike, and we'll get started. Sitting up nice and tall on your bike, we're going to start with a couple deep breaths. First deep breath in, shoulders come up to your ears as you inhale, and release as you exhale. Release those shoulders all the way back down. Second deep breath in, shoulders come back up to your ears, and breathe them back down. Third deep breath in, shoulders rise again, and release all that tension out as you exhale. Hands come down into first. Let's go ahead, put some resistance on that bike, coming up to about a level 6 out of 10. Legs are warming up, working with the bike, bringing the pedals around in big even circles. Cadence anywhere between 80 and 100 right now. We'll be here for about another minute or so as our muscles warm up. Scan your body, shoulders should be relaxed. Elbows tucked into the body, knees in line over your big toes. Toes should be relaxed in your shoes. We're going to be doing a lot of transitions, a lot of movement in and out of the saddle. If you're newer to cycling or those kind of moves are not your forte yet, that's okay. Take your time, go at your own pace. I'd rather you go slower and maybe do a few less movements than end up off your bike or anything crazy like that. So, you know your body, you know your skill level, you know what you can push, but I want you to focus on control over speed at all times. All right, with that said, let's add on a little more resistance. Coming up to level 7, we're gonna come up out of the saddle, standing run. Hands stay in first. Heart rate comes up a little more. Hands are led on the handlebars. Weight stays centered over your feet. Back in the saddle. Hands stay in first. Cadence should be around 80. Back up. Standing run again. Cadence between 75 and 80. Back in the saddle. Leave that resistance where it is. That was a little warm up. This next section we're going to be doing 20-second intervals. So it'll be 20-second standing run, 20-second standing climb, 20-second seated climb. And we'll be gearing up a couple times as we go. So starting our first 20 seconds, come on up out of the saddle. Resistance on the bike should still be around a level 7. So maybe a little more than a flat road, a little bit of an incline. Hands come out to third for 20 seconds. Cadence somewhere between 70 and 75. Stay with it. In the saddle for 20. Pick up that speed a little bit. Come up to around 80 for your cadence. Don't touch your resistance. Legs are working with the bike. Movement should be smooth. Gear up, back up in first. Cadence again between 70 and 75. Should be around a level 8 intensity. Hands come out to third for 20. Weight stays centered over your feet. Hands are just here for balance. Keep going. 20 seconds seated climb. Keep that cadence steady. Stay with it. We've got a couple more rounds of this. Standing run for 20. No changes to your resistance or your cadence. Keep going. Hands out to third, standing climb. Next round, we're going to increase our resistance again. First, we've got our 20 seconds in the saddle. Bring that cadence up to 80 if you can. Legs are working harder. All right, we're gonna add on heavier resistance coming up to a level 9. Back up out of the saddle, 20 seconds. Should have pretty heavy resistance on the bike. Cadence between 65 and 70. Legs are working harder. Breathing is a bit more labored. Hands out to third, standing climb. Dig in. This is only a 20-minute ride. This is not very long to push yourself. Gotta make every second count. In the saddle, keep that resistance and your speed the same. This is harder in the saddle. Stay with it. Back up, standing run. Resistance stays the same. Don't slow your pace. Keep going, come on. Hands out to third for 20. Come on, push yourself. Keep going. 20 seconds in the saddle. You're almost at the 5-minute mark of doing these intervals. Whew. Legs are feeling it. Dig in deep. We're gonna do one more set, come back up to first. Keep going. Hands come out to third for 20. Legs are feeling it. Keep going. Back in the saddle for 20. Cadence is still between 65 and 70. That should feel really challenging at this point. All right, bring that resistance back down to a level 7. So we've still got resistance, a slight incline on the bike. Grab some water. We're gonna go into some jumps from here. A couple options. You can jump at your own pace or you can jump at my pace. Either way is fine. Additionally, when you come up, you can either keep your hands in first or you can come from a seating position, standing, bring your hands out to third. Working a little more on that control, then bring your hands back to first, then seated. So you're just adding a movement here. Standing, hands out to third, coming back to first, back down. Whichever you decide, core should be engaged. Power is coming from your legs, control is coming from your core. You really, again, hands are just here for balance. You shouldn't be using them to pull yourself up out of the saddle or flop back in the saddle, all right? So we're gonna move into some jumps. Should have around a level 7 resistance on your bike. I want you to add just a little bit more and then start your jumps. It's okay to go slower at first. Focus on control, become familiar with the moves if it's new to you. Alternate your leading leg with each jump. And then as you start to feel comfortable, you can go faster. Or whatever pace you want is fine. Some days I feel like going faster than others. That's okay. Keep going. Got about a minute left of these jumps. They're not as easy as they look. Legs should be burning a bit. Heart rate's probably coming up. Keep going. Stay with it. 30 seconds left. Then we're gonna go back to our 20-20-20 intervals. I did warn you, lots of in and out of the saddle today, right? Keep going, you're doing great. One last jump. Back in the saddle, grab some more water if you need to. All right, and we are almost done. This goes by too fast, these 20-minute rides. All right, I'm setting my timer. 20-20-20, just as we started. Let's go, standing. So you've still got probably somewhere around a level 7 resistance on your bike. Adjust if you need to. Cadence between 75 and 80. Hands are light on the handlebars. Hands come out to third for 20. Stand and climb. Cadence resistance, stay the same. Keep going. Back in the saddle for 20, dig in. Don't slow that pace. Come on. Add on more resistance up to a level 8, standing run for 20. Try to keep that cadence somewhere around 75 still. But you're feeling comfortable, pushing you a little bit out of your comfort zone, that's okay. Hands out to third, keep that cadence where it is. This is a fast pace for the amount of resistance you have on your bike. That's okay. Come on. Slide into the saddle for 20. Same resistance, same cadence. This is challenging. Keep going. Back up for 20, standing run. Nothing changes. Find that power, find that energy. Hands out to third. Keep going. Don't slow down. This 20-minute ride is a sprint, not a marathon. Don't hold any energy back right now. Keep going. 20 seconds in the saddle. We're not done yet. Keep going. Keep going. Last set, come back up for 20. Cadence and resistance, stay where they are. If you have any extra energy, push yourself to go a little faster. Heart rate coming up. Come on. Hands out to third for 20. Stay with it. All right, finishing up 20 seconds in the saddle. Any extra energy, this is your chance. Pick up your pace. Come on, pick it up. Almost there. Come on. Slow your legs, grab some water, decrease that resistance on your bike, coming down to a level 7. Still a little bit of an incline. Oops. All right, take off a little more resistance, coming down to a level 6. Should feel like you've got a nice flat road beneath your bike. Keep going here for a minute, focus on your breathing. As soon as you're able, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep going. All right, taking a little more resistance off your bike. Sitting up nice and tall. Slow your legs. We'll end the way we started with 3 deep breaths. First deep breath in as your shoulders come up to your ears. And release as you exhale. Second deep breath in, shoulders come back up. And exhale, your shoulders back down. Third deep breath. And release. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'd appreciate it if you liked the video before you go. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We recently passed the 500 subscriber mark, which is really exciting. So thank you for your support, and we hope to keep growing. And I can't wait to ride with you again soon.